Afternoon, good morning, whatever time it is. I'm here again. My name is Eddie Felton. I'm the Executive Director for the Homeownership Resource Center, and we are a nonprofit organization that assists people that are going through some form of foreclosure. The second piece is part two of the foreclosure avoidance, and this part is going to be called putting the pieces together. And basically, I would like to give you guys my information again as to where we are located at. We are located at 4040 Palm Beach Boulevard, Suite C, and our phone number there is 239-768-2013. And when I say putting the pieces together, basically what I'm talking about is giving you more detailed information as to how to go about avoiding foreclosure, or if you see yourself facing foreclosure, what you need to do in order to go forth to try and make yourself whole. So with this here, the first thing that you're going to have to do is that you're going to have to be able to come to our office. Normally people will call the 768-2013 number, or they'll come by and pay a visit to our office to let us know exactly what their situation is, and at that time frame we will provide you with the information that you need in order for you to say get an appointment and what you need to bring in for us to be able to assist you. There is two different procedures which you will have to look at when you come into the office when you're talking about foreclosure prevention. One is called default curable, and default curable basically means that there's a possibility of you being able to save your home. And with this here, there are different types of terms that's used that I would like to just basically pass on a few of these terms, but it is not something that you would need to remember, but it's good for you to be knowledgeable about them. One is called a repayment plan. When we talk about a repayment plan, it's basically where you're going to the lending institution and you're asking the lending institution to assist you with going back and reviewing your payment plans at this present time. Basically what that means is that you're paying a payment of, say, at this time frame of every month you're paying a payment of $1,000. What you would like for them to do is to look at possibly going back and say redoing your payment plan, which basically it could have been a 30-year, and where you want to maybe ask them to do it, say, for 40 years. And this is some of the things that they can possibly do to assist you. The other one is that I would say talk about is called forbearance. And you can hear sometimes they call it forbearance, sometimes they call it special forbearance. Basically what that means is that the lending institution will basically put a hold on you making payments for a certain period of time. It can be for a month, it can be for 2 months, it could be up to 6 months. It depends on the lending institution and how long they want to do this here. And a lot of times they do that to assist people to make sure that they are able to get their financial situation together. So those are two terms that you can look at possibly doing when you say you're trying to say maintain or keep your home. The other one is going in and trying to say obtain funds through the community. When you talk about obtaining funds through the community, I know that the city of Fort Myers and I know that the county has a program that basically if you are having problems making your mortgage payment and you're still working and you want to be able to keep your home, basically what they require that you do is you come in and you talk with the nonprofit agencies similar to ours, in which what we would do is sit down with you and go through the same process that I had discussed in the session one, as to where you would come in and we would make a determination as to what you can afford to pay, and what we can do is then we can submit our package to the city of Fort Myers or to the county. The city of Fort Myers is able to give up to at least $7,000 to try and get you caught up with your back mortgage payment. The county can give up to $8,000. So with this here, all of that has to be determined by you coming in, sitting down with an agency, and they're sitting down taking a look at your budget and making a determination as to what you can afford to do and what you cannot do. What will basically happen is that the city will not give that money to you or the county. What they will do is then they would have us contact the lending institution, and then the check would be sent directly to them to make you whole. But it's not one of these things where they're going to make your mortgage payments for you, and then 2 months, 3 months down the road, you're going to lose your home anyway. So it's one of these things is where we have to sit down and take a look at the overall big picture and make a determination as to what you're qualified for. At the same time, we have to make a determination as to if this is just a quick fix or if it's a long-term situation. So with this here, those are some of the things that you can look at doing. Another thing that you can consider is trying to get your home refinanced. At this present time, I don't think that that would be an excellent idea to try and do this here, because at the present time, there's not a great demand. There's a lot of homes that's out there on the market at this present time that basically they are not willing to go in and refinance your home, because most people are upside down on their home as far as their mortgage is concerned. Individuals hear this term all the time, upside down. What does that mean? Upside down basically means that when you purchase your home, you paid $100,000 for that home. Now your home has been appraised or been valued at $50,000. And so with this here is where basically you are staying in a home that basically when you bought it is not valued at the same amount as it was at that time frame. But it's not one of these things in which people have to basically avoid where people are saying if you're upside down as far as your home is concerned, that that the lending institution is not willing to work with you. That's not a very true statement. That statement is untrue completely because basically at this present time, anyone that has purchased a home here even recently, they're upside down because of the fact that your appraised property values have declined. So these are the type of things that you need to be aware of, and don't listen to what people tell you about you cannot and you can do certain things. You need to go to people that have been trained, that has the knowledge to assist you with doing this. The other situation that you have is where when it comes to the point where we're sitting down, we're talking with you, at our agency, we're going to be very honest with you. If we feel that you are salvageable when it comes to saving your home, we will work with you. If you cannot save your home, and for some reason or another, we will make sure that you're made aware of this here. One of the reasons why most people cannot save their homes is because of the fact, if you don't have an income, if you lost your job and no one is in the house that's bringing in any type of income, then basically there's nothing that the lending institution is going to be able to do for you. Because if you're planning on staying anywhere, you're going to have to be able to pay for that home. So one of the things that we say to people is that you have to be honest with yourself, and we hate to tell people that there's nothing that we can really do to help you, but if you're not able to make your mortgage payments, then there's really not a whole lot that anyone can do for you. You need to go ahead and say cut your losses and then go forth and try